Hi guys and welcome to MotorBeam. We've been riding the Mahindra Mojo for more than 5 months now, covering almost 7,000 kilometers. Now this bike has a lot of good points, but even a few bad ones have come to our notice. Let's see how this one fares in our long-term test. Okay, first things first, this bike is one weird looking bike. The disproportionate rear, the massive front, it doesn't add up. For example, the golden forks, the black and golden styling, the twin exhausts, the twin headlamps, I mean it all starts to grow on you. It also gathers a few mixed reactions from the public, you know, they kind of start to ask you questions, how much it weighs, I mean how do you control this bike, it's all because it's road presence. I think this bike is still a very weird looking bike, but it stands out because of its uniqueness. The instrument cluster is one of the best parts of this bike. It is compact, it is easily readable, the blue LED light, backlight, you know, looks very good at night. However, with time, considering it's monsoon right now, water has seeped into the instrument cluster and I can still see some moisture inside it. And this morning itself, the tachometer stopped working. I mean, that's surprising. So, a few quality issues here. So, speaking of quality issues, the major concern over here was the brakes. When we first tested it last year, the brakes didn't quite work so well, but you know, they were passable for road use. But with time, now after 5 months, the brake have faded a lot. I mean, this bike doesn't stop. The rear brake has started making some weird noises. The front brake has faded to a point where I don't feel confident enough to ride in the wet roads anymore. Speaking of monsoons, the bike splashes a lot and it becomes very dirty. And cleaning it is a total workout. In the monsoons, along with the rains, come the potholes on our Indian roads. Now this is where the Mojo stands out with its exceptional ride quality over them. Bumps cannot be felt that easily and you have to be really fast to lose control. Speaking of control, handling is not this bike's forte, but the tires provide adequate grip. However, once they wear out, expect a huge bill for its replacement. Well, we heard the bad points about this bike, but the best thing I like is its performance. I mean, it just swooped me off my feet. The engine is very relaxed, yet it wants to be revved past the red line, which is 9,000 RPM. The typical highway overtakes are a piece of cake and tall gear ratios help with touring. Now the problem with our bike was that the glass wool has totally worn off and the bike has become very loud. However, it's still fun to rev around in the city and you know, to gain some eyeballs. The one unexpected thing about this bike is its varying mileage. I mean, without the DP killer, it goes as low as to 22 kmpl, while the best mileage that we've got on this bike is 30 kilometers per liter. Well, Mahindra two-wheelers has a good service network, but servicing this Mojo is kind of costly when compared to the other bikes in this segment. I mean, a service alone costs around 2,200 rupees. Well, the Mahindra Mojo is a great bike. It has definitely surpassed our expectations. It has a very good ride quality, an awesome performance, and there are few quality issues, but I think Mahindra should resolve that. And if they do, this will be one flawless bike to buy under the 2 lakh rupees segment. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe to the MotorBeam channel.